You need to hear this if you're a solo traveler. It's your girl, Babery Angela. And let me tell you, nothing beats the thrill of exploring this crazy world on your own terms. Solo travel? It's like a crash course in self-discovery, you know? And this is a big but safety? That's non-negotiable. We're talking practical tips, smart moves, and all the insider knowledge you need to travel solo with confidence. So, buckle up, smash that like button, and let's get this show on the road. All right, first things first, research. Before you even think about packing your bags, dive deep into your destination. We're talking about understanding the culture, the customs, even those unspoken rules that can make or break your experience. What's considered respectful? What might raise eyebrows? Knowledge is power, people. Are there any areas you should avoid, especially at night? What's the deal with local scams? Get familiar with the local laws too. Do your homework and you'll be way ahead of the game. Next up, let's talk itineraries. Look, I'm all for spontaneity, but having a loose plan for your trip? That's just smart travel. Map out the basics, where you'll be staying, how you'll be getting around, and some key activities you don't want to miss. And here's a pro tip, share that itinerary with someone you trust back home. A family member, a close friend, you know the drill. It's an extra layer of safety, just in case anything unexpected pops up. Okay, I know, insurance isn't exactly the most exciting topic. But trust me on this one, people. Travel insurance is a must-have, not a nice-to-have. Look, unexpected things happen, right? Medical emergencies, lost luggage, trip cancellations. It's better to be safe than sorry. Find a reputable insurance provider that covers all the bases: health, accidents, cancellations, the whole 9 yards. Because when you're out there exploring, the last thing you want to worry about is what happens if something goes wrong. Chapter 4. Important documents, the backup plan. All right, let's talk documents. First and foremost, your passport. Make sure it's valid for at least 6 months after your planned return date. Now, here's a pro tip. Make copies of all your important documents. Your passport, visa, travel insurance, everything. Keep those copies separate from the originals. You can stash them in your bag, leave a set with that trusted person back home, even snap photos of them, and store them securely online. Trust me, if the unthinkable happens and you lose your originals, having those copies will be a lifesaver. Chapter 5. Local phrases. Speak the language of respect. All right, let's talk language barriers. Look, you don't need to be fluent in every language, but learning a few basic phrases in the local tongue, game changer. Think about it. Greetings, please, thank you, asking for directions. These simple phrases go a long way. For starters, it shows respect for the local culture. Plus, it can be incredibly helpful, especially if you find yourself in a jam. Chapter 6. Pack light. Less is more on the road. All right, packing. This is where things get real. My philosophy? Pack light, my friends. The less you carry, the more agile you are. Trust me, lugging around a heavy suitcase is the fastest way to kill your travel vibe. Choose versatile clothing items that can be mixed and matched. And remember, you can always do laundry on the road. A smaller bag is not only easier to manage, but also less likely to attract unwanted attention. Plus, it leaves you room to bring back some souvenirs, right? So, ditch the just-in-case items and pack smart. Your back will thank you later. Let's talk valuables, people. When you're traveling solo, you're responsible for your own security. Invest in a good money belt or a hidden pouch to keep your cash, credit cards, and passport close to your body. This is not the time for flashy displays of wealth. And hey, be mindful of your surroundings. If you're in a crowded area, be extra vigilant about your belongings. The key here is to be discreet and keep your valuables out of sight. All right, let's talk health. Accidents happen, and being prepared can make all the difference. Pack a small first aid kit with the essentials: Band-Aids, antiseptic wipes, pain relievers, and any personal medications you take. It's better to have it and not need it than to need it and not have it, right? All right, transportation. When you're navigating a new city or country, it's important to choose safe and reliable options. Stick to reputable taxi services or rideshare apps. Avoid hailing rides from the street, especially at night. If you're using public transportation, be aware of your surroundings. Keep your belongings close and be cautious of anyone who seems suspicious. Chapter 10. Safe accommodations, your home away from home. let's talk about where you'll be resting your head at night. Choosing safe and secure accommodations is crucial for solo travelers. Opt for well-reviewed hotels or hostels in safe neighborhoods. Look for places with secure locks, 24-hour reception, and good lighting. Your accommodation should feel like a sanctuary, a place where you can relax and recharge after a long day of exploring. Stay connected. Check in regularly. Even though you're on a solo adventure, it's important to stay connected with the outside world. Make it a habit to check in with a friend or family member back home regularly. This way, someone knows your whereabouts and can raise the alarm if anything seems off. Okay, let's talk about blending in. Now, I'm not saying you have to completely disappear into the background, but being mindful of your appearance and behavior can go a long way in staying safe. Try to dress like the locals do. Avoid flashy jewelry or anything that screams tourist. Respect local customs and traditions. And remember, actions speak louder than words. All right, let's talk about situational awareness. This is huge when you're traveling solo. Pay attention to your surroundings. Be aware of who's around you and what's going on. Trust your instincts. If something feels off, it probably is. Avoid walking alone at night, especially in unfamiliar or poorly lit areas. Stick to well-populated and well-lit streets. Chapter 14. Emergency contacts. Be prepared for anything. Emergencies happen. It's a fact of life. But being prepared can make all the difference. Before you leave home, program the local emergency numbers into your phone. Know the location of your country's embassy or consulate. And it's also a good idea to have a backup plan for communication, like a local SIM card or an international calling plan. Chapter 15. Backup plan. Expect the unexpected. All right, let's talk about backup plans. What happens if you lose your passport? What if your credit card gets stolen? Having a plan B can save you a world of stress. Make a note of your credit card company's international contact number, just in case you need to report a lost or stolen card. Chapter 16. Trust your gut. Your intuition is your superpower. All right, last but not least, let's talk about your gut instinct. Listen to it. If a situation feels uncomfortable, unsafe, or just plain wrong, remove yourself. It doesn't matter if you offend someone or seem rude. Your safety is paramount. Don't let anyone pressure you into doing something you don't want to do. Trust your judgment. You're the best judge of your own safety. And remember, it's always better to be safe than sorry. And there you have it, folks. Your ultimate guide to staying safe while living your best solo travel life. Remember, exploring the world on your own is an incredible experience. And with a little preparation and a whole lot of common sense, you can make it even more amazing. So pack your bags, book that ticket, and get ready for the adventure of a lifetime. Until next time, stay safe, stay curious, and keep exploring.